Hi, I'm Pamela Crawford for LECHUZA, and in the next few minutes I'm going to show you a little bit about how to keep your plants healthy without taking a lot of work. These particular plants that you see here are grown in LECHUZA planters. The thing I like about LECHUZA is it actually waters the plants from the bottom. That keeps the leaves healthier for a couple reasons. Number one, you're not wetting the leaves when you water the plant, so you're not going to get as many leaf diseases as you would if you were splashing it all over the place. Secondly, the plant is getting the exact amount of water that it needs at that particular point, instead of when you think it might be thirsty. I grew in this one. This is something that we keep up on our grill deck. We keep it above the grill. It has rosemary in it that I use frequently for cooking, as well as oregano, as well as pansies, which are actually edible. But don't do what we did, which was have the grill up against the wall, turn it on, came back a little while later to find all of our herbs and flowers brown and crispy, and we almost burned down the house. Be sure and pull the grill out of the wall a little bit before you start grilling. The particular shape of this container, this is a Balconera 80, is very, very useful in a number of different situations, not only above a grill, but you can see them all behind me, perched up on the railing and planted with flowers. We have also a prized basil. This basil is normally, this kind of basil, maybe about this big in a container. You can see it when we planted it, it was quite small. Why did it get so huge? There are two reasons. Number one, it's in a cube zero container. Cube zeros are about this big. That means that the roots of the plants have a lot of room to spread in. And basically in container gardening, the plant is going to grow proportionately to how big the roots grow. So I love the cube zero for any of your warm weather vegetables, warm weather herbs that really want to grow. Let's take a look at what basil looks like when you buy it at the grocery store. Yesterday, we went and bought this package of basil. Now these cost anywhere from about $2 to $4 each. I don't know how many you could cut off of this basil, but I'm guessing maybe 30 or 40. So that means 30 times 3, if we're taking the average price, there's about $90 worth of basil on this plant. The basil plant that we planted here cost $4. I bet you could get $200 worth of basil through a season from growing it in this large cube zero container. Let's take a look at what the store-bought basil looks like. I don't know about you, but let's take a look at one of these and kind of compare them. I would much rather feed my family fresh basil that I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt had never been touched by a pesticide than something that looks like this. Also, the fresher the basil, the better it tastes. And you don't have to eat all this at once. You don't have to cook Italian food for the next 3 weeks. You can actually freeze this and use it all winter long. Thank you so much.